What up, man? Relationship related?
Relationship related?
Yeah.
This is a little different tonight. This is a little behind the scenes. More so of a confessional, I would say. You know, update vlog confessional, but we still gonna talk a little bit about relationships, would you say?
Absolutely. I mean, relationship is everything.
Right.
That's everything around you.
Right. So would you want to go first, or would you like me to go first?
All right, well, we're gonna start by saying this is unscripted, but we felt that it was needed. First and foremost, I feel like we need to shout out Shantae.
Shout out Tay.
And China and everybody else who could be a part of this little event.
Right.
You know, we build with, we bleed with. We're just coming back from Virginia Beach.
Just getting back from VA Beach.
Recording.
Still recording. Working.
Still recording. Late as a bitch. How was your experience at the beach when we were out there recording? Yeah.
Well, personally, my experience, I try to take something different from every experience because for me, every person I come across, I learn something different from, or I try to learn something different from. So my experience was actually awesome. Like, it was dope. I came across so many beautiful people, you know, influential people that don't even, not just, you know, not anybody famous, regular, smuggler people, but it was just the information that they dropped and the sincerity of the information. So the experience itself was dope. It was just the aftermath of the actual experience that just completely took my passion for the moment. For the moment.
Okay,
you know?
Can I ask you a question, Sidebar?
Yes.
When you said aftermath, or you talk about the messages and shit the following morning?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just start here.
I'm sorry. Let's just start here.
Okay.
Just because our show is called Relationship Related, don't mean that we all have relations.
Right. Okay. So okay.
What the fuck?
I think because of the name itself, relationship related, it is being assumed that there are multiple relationships going on within the work environment, which there are multiple relationships going on.
But not the one that you would take.
Friendships.
Yeah.
You know, and I just don't understand how positive relationships and influential business situations can be turned into something so negative. Like, I really need somebody to genuinely explain that to me, because not only did it affect my experience this time, this is an ongoing situation for me.
Okay.
This is not something new. Like, this is like the thousandth rodeo.
Well, this is new to me because, you know, I'm just not coming on board, so I'm learning as I go.
And I've been not preparing y'all, but I warned y'all. And y'all just like,
what you did, yo.
What you talking about? What you talking about? And when it happened, I think that's why I was more so frustrated, because I told y'all. But I take accountability for my actions, because in my mind, let's just use one example of what I'm talking about. I went live last night on your platform.
Absolutely.
You don't have that many followers.
I don't.
I have 2.5 million followers. So in my mind, I'm linking all of our platforms. I'm jumping on your platform. I'm throwing you on mine. I'm throwing her on yours. We all linking platforms. Yeah. We are building a platform together. So my page already turned up. Mm-hmm. I was turning y'all's up.
Again, I appreciate you.
So for that to be misconstrued as orgies and just sex, raw, long, hard sex.
Long story short, man, we got accused because we decided although we were trying to do what we're doing, man, trying to pass a message.
Keisha said, that's my boo.
I'm actually making a fucking change.
Who is Keisha? Oh, Keisha, you know him.
Hey, look.
That's my girl.
I don't know her, but what's up?
Hey, girl.
Keisha who?
Keisha Banks.
Man, look, man. what's sad is that we actually are trying to create a platform, man, where people can really be open and honest. We can embrace real friendships.
Right.
Shit that most of us ain't never had, yo. My bad, bro.
This is one thing I think
got
you
the
should speak on to explain what you're saying. In particular, y'all, today we had an interview with a white couple. You talk about it.
Well,
Because
yeah,
that was very
it
different.
was special, man. Because it was just one of those moments where the people you respect to open up to you most, or the people that you think, or we've been programmed to think that
Hate us.
open and hate us and everything else, was the most honest with us today.
They told us about how they potentially could have lost their child, his wife's life. Like, and when we first approached them, being that we are Black and we had cameras and stuff, I know
It was uncomfortable.
it was very uncomfortable. But the fact that the whole dynamic and atmosphere changed on camera and we got that, it's like I still, for the life
Yeah,
of
that
me,
man almost cried on camera, bro. That
A
man
white
said
man.
that he had to choose at a point in time between his wife and his child, whether he wanted his child to be born or if he wanted his wife to survive the pregnancy. Man, look, I don't know about you, Brody. I ain't never had no white person express no shit like that.
to us,
To us, Brody, especially what we doing, y'all.
they don't even like for us to put them on camera. Well, if they get on camera, they definitely not telling us anything personal. So to capture that whole transition on camera, it's like people will point out that we was in a hotel room in a bathing suit. We was on the beach.
Not knowing it was 6 of us, yo. Like, come on, yo, we in a hotel. We decided to travel together. We're a team trying to create something here. But
And
that's
we were on the beach.
on the beach.
So necessarily I would have on a bathing suit. So it's just like when nobody said, y'all dope. Y'all all saving money put together and da-da-da-da-da. Nobody said that. Just your fucking,
That's the thing. People ain't. Nigga.
I don't understand that. But I do, because I say it all the time, misery loves company. So I really have to start practicing what I preach. Seriously. It's
we
very
all do.
disturbing.
And that's why I appreciate what we always talk about as far as holding each other accountable and really creating a boundary for all of us. We all come from the same dynamics, man. Pain. That's it. That's
And
the
I
one thing
kind
we
of
have in
took
common.
I kind of took that situation out on the group. And as far as me, I tend to handle my emotions in public and around groups of people very well. I give you what I want to give you, but in that specific moment, like I said, it's been a recurring situation. And I literally took it out on y'all, which could have, because in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I know the perception that was perceived is because of what was said.
And where placement and all that. But like,
And how everything looked, but at the end of the day, like, that's not right.
like I said, man, I'm to a point in my life, man, I'm tired of trying to prove myself to people, yo. I'm so fucking tired of trying to live in this false fucking reality, yo. I don't even care no more, yo. As long as I know I'm living my fucking truth, man, I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I swear to God.
Right. We barely got any sleep.
Yo. We ain't get no sleep.
We really
We been
ate.
grinding, yo. We ain't ate.
Like,
Been on the road, popping up every goddamn way. What the fuck?
but the people that we actually came across and talked to, they showed us so much love and so much support.
Hey, especially
So-
dude with the nose rings and all that, all the
Right.
piercings and shit. Them two, that couple, they was dope, yo.
Yeah, because we
It was
even
dope,
reached
yeah.
out to us out on Instagram, answered the questions. Like they did it. We linked with a few podcasters. They got
Really,
their other big So it's just like, how can you do that to people? Like it's a collective group. So the selfishness that's coming from the outside is just like very draining. Like everybody was affected today, like mentally,
Yo, we got a person that ain't here right now
right now.
because of the message this morning that wasn't involved with those messages,
We have a person that's not with us right now because of
which we shout out.
the interpretations and
We
the
love
perspectives that was thrown out there. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Like the fact that Black people can never do shit positive.
No, I can't just say black people, ignorant people.
I've seen ignorant white people support each other, the KKK.
Well, you know what?
Okay.
I shut my mouth. You're absolutely right. I
I've
can't say
seen
shit
ignorant
else.
ass white people support each
You
other.
got it.
We can't even fucking support each other through
You're right.
nothing.
You're right. You're right.
So that's just what it is. And it's sad. It's really sad. So what do you take from my experience?
Today or
Yes.
in general?
No, today and then in general.
I mean, today, like I told you earlier, I would never belittle how you supposed to feel, whatever. That shit was fucked up, yo. Like I said, it just makes you feel fucked up that you actually are trying to do something
Positive.
right, man.
And my children was brought into this situation. Kids should be off limits, period. In any relationship, a sexual relationship, a friendship, a business relationship. Nobody's kids should be spoken on in any type of form. You know, so it got a lot deep. Relationships behind relationships, friendships.
And that's one thing that I try to get people to understand. Although you created the name relationship related, I'm a little bit different and a little bit deeper than that. Yeah. How we all met was because we all had just left horrible relationships, and it was the one thing we related on.
Everybody was broken.
Everybody. And the thing is, they don't understand that, we all need a safe space, my nigga.
And the safe space that we created, they didn't even understand it. That we up in here fighting with each other and shit. Trying to
real shit.
It ain't no love making it here.
Yeah, we're trying to get this shit together.
We fighting in here like literally trying to keep each other together.
I mean, I told you before, y'all don't know how much I needed this shit, y'all. Real shit, my nigga.
I never had friends, y'all. Well, my platform, my followers know I don't have friends. I don't have friends. So to actually be around a group of people that accept me for who I am and have acknowledged who I am, that shit is not okay. And for all of us to be broken, and then when we come together, it's your broken piece, his broken piece, my broken piece, her broken piece, her broken. It's we all make a whole object.
And that's funny that you said that, because that was one of our first conversations. And the one thing that stood out that we all agreed on that night, when we finally got a little comfortable with each other and started, building a little bit, giving a little more, that was the one thing that we all said we desired was a family.
A family.
But it's you can't even have that sometimes, man. People don't want to see you happy, man. Even when you're trying to bring other people up, they'll still try to bring you down just because they don't know how to go up.
But why do you think that, though? Do you think that's something that was do you think that's really I feel like it's generational curses.
It's not. It's not a generational curse. It's not my opinion.
So what you think it is?
Pain. Motherfuckers get so scarred, we get so stuck in our head, Joe, that we get stuck in this fucking vortex, Joe. That's what they mean when they say you could be chasing your dream, and the one that you expect the most praise from will be the one to tear you down. But they don't do it intentionally. It's not always intentional. But then,
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I definitely understand that. Because in my mind, and this is just any type of relationship, because I love people, and I always say that. I love people. If I see you doing something positive, what's the point of taking that light or taking that shine? It's almost I don't really know the words that I'm trying to look for to say. I just feel like you said earlier, we was taught this. We didn't come out who taught us this shit?
That's a whole other topic, but we got.
Who taught us to tear each other down?
I can't even.
Who taught us to tear each other down? I can see if people was genuinely doing something wrong.
That's the problem, and that's the reason why I don't feel no fucking way. When I know I think that's why
I feel some type of way.
I don't give a fuck. When I know I'm finally living my truth, which I ain't never been able to do in my life, I'm free, and living in my truth. I ain't never been able to do that shit ever, yo.
I feel like for me, like I said, I have to have an understanding to process some shit. I need to know. I'm telling you. I need to be able to process, like, why. I need to, like, so I can understand. Because if it's something that I am genuinely doing wrong, cool. I can accept that.
I can wear mine.
Huh?
I said I can wear mine. I'm sorry.
Right. So the fact that I genuinely been thinking about it, what the fuck is wrong? Or was wrong? Since day one. We not even talking about last night.
Yeah.
We talking about since day one.
Day one. You right.
It's been like boom, but we in a boxing match.
I told you maybe it's just because I'm numb now and I done had enough of the bullshit, man. I don't know.
Like, do we look mentally drained? Because I feel like I look mentally fucking drained, bro. And all I've been doing is just working. And I've never felt this way because I love what I do. I love people. I love to talk. I love to interact. But like I said, it's the aftermath that is driving me batshit crazy. Well, not,
I get it.
It's not right. It makes me want to work harder, and it's gonna force me to work harder.
That's what I'm about to say. That's my drive, yo.
But I shouldn't have to do that.
That's the world, man. And I am a firm believer. You ain't got nobody talking shit about you, or at least trying to belittle you, downplay your name. You ain't doing nothing right.
It's like people will force the savage out of you. Why do I gotta be like? Why? And I feel like that's one of the main things that we was doing with the show. Asking questions and getting understandings for shit that people usually don't talk about.
I ain't gonna lie, that's been the biggest thing I've been telling people, yo. Trying to bridge a gap, so I don't care what color, what creed, whatever you are, man.
This is not to be racist. Man. I said this the other day. We got an Asian on our channel to speak to of them.
Yeah, and why not?
Not trying to be funny. Their culture or their group of people, they don't do that.
Have been the most dismissive any other time, but we got two that actually blend.
Do you ever see Asians doing interviews and giving you personal information? You don't see that shit. And that's not to toot our horn, but I just wanted to point that out. Like, I really wanted to point that out. You would never see a Chinese person in a goddamn interview. Unless they Blasian.
Hey, matter of fact, hey, yo,
unless they Blasian, Asian girls.
Hey, he was funny too, yo.
Yeah.
He was dope, man. He actually gave it up for real.
Right. He said, right.
Hey, yo, I had the Asian dude tell me how and why black people and other races that are stuck in this mindset of poverty.
On camera.
Asian man tell me why we're still stuck in poverty. And you know what? I couldn't even say nothing because he was fucking right.
We got that on camera, right? Everything. We got that on camera. Everything. We have been talking to groups and classes of people that normally would not talk to us, y'all, and it is what it is.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the people I chase first. The ones I think ain't gonna talk to us. Them be the ones that need to talk the most of the time.
Exactly. I've been surprised at some of the shit that we've been hearing people say.
Hey, shorty today, what she say?
The black girl said she got a boy named Bunny. She got dudes, y'all, and she named one of them Bunny.
One Ruffy, one
Bunny funny.
Oh yeah, Bunny the nigga that fucked the shit up. No. Bunny is the soft one.
Bunny is the soft one when she's in her intimate mode.
Right. And then the other one is Ruffy is the one where she wanted a little bit of rough.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, she broke it all down on camera,
I appreciate her honesty, man. I swear to God, yo. That's all that mattered to me, yo.
And when you see her, you wouldn't, when she first opened her mouth, you would not expect that shit to come out her fucking mouth.
And it was dope. They were all three friends.
All three friends.
2 men and a female.
Right. And we asked them, are y'all in a relationship? No.
No. Have y'all fucked? No.
And I believed them. Because they were so different. Like, they were very different from each other.
She was fat, though.
Yeah.
You liked her. But that's a sidebar. We're talking about that later on.
It was so different, y'all. Like,
When we get your ass on camera, nigga, that's when we're gonna talk about that shit that you ain't left out. But no,
it was so
seriously,
deep.
man. Go ahead, my bad.
It was dope. It was dope. I like that. I really like that.
I ain't
And
even gonna lie, man. This experience has been crazy.
I feel like we decided to go unscripted because, to be honest, like, we really like, we trying to keep the light alive and trying to keep it going, but we really genuinely feel a way like a person is gone.
Now, what people don't understand is that sometimes you can have some people that's too tired of pain, hurt, and everything else.
Just everything.
Motherfuckers just want to be happy, man.
Some people really are on their last straw.
Huh.
You don't, like, some people are literally on their fucking last straw and need certain things or needed certain things in their life, and for people just to, like, do that, it's just so not okay. So it was a lot deeper than the title itself, relationship related. So
Now, I was always taught if you take care of it, it will take care of you.
right.
That's your house, your car, your kids, your wife, your husband, your dog. Don't matter. You take care of it, it will take care of you. It doesn't
That's a
always have to be a hidden agenda. You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
piece.
Thing is, when we get hurt, we just forget about all that other shit that happened before.
Right. You think about all the bad shit and not
None of
even
it. None of the
one
other
good
shit.
thing.
And no offense, that's why I say females got selective hearing.
Yeah, we be beefing about that a lot.
Yeah, we beef about that a lot. Y'all got selective hearing. I don't care what you say.
I don't think we have selective hearing. We
What you
hear
call it?
everything you say.
What you
We
call
just choose not to acknowledge it.
That's some bullshit.
I hear everything y'all be saying.
No, you
I
don't.
just choose not to acknowledge it.
No, you don't.
Or I may not agree.
Well, say that. If you don't,
Communication.
exactly. Say,
I'm learning
okay,
to
we'll agree
communicate.
to disagree.
I'm learning to communicate. With the
Instead, you'll
opposite
just
sex.
shut our shit down and just dismiss it.
I'm learning to communicate. That's what I did earlier. That's exactly what happened earlier. I'm not used to being in group, friend, family settings.
Okay.
So I will
Same with Shantae.
Yeah.
peace the fuck out. Get the fuck on.
So
Leave
I'll
me
take
alone.
your ass back. You gonna say it again? Where you at?
So when that happened and y'all were genuinely there to communicate about the situation, they was genuinely there to, you know, express like, you good, you know, this is gonna, like, stuff that I know and, you know, stuff that I needed to be reminded of, but still, in that moment, I still was just like in a retreat, like I'm out type of situation. Like I didn't even want to talk about it. I didn't even want to talk about it. So I'm learning to communicate with friends as well because I never had none, I guess. I don't know. I'm learning a lot of shit.
That. What do you know?
I ain't never had no friend to be. I don't get me wrong. I've had friends.
No, you had people that you call your
My friends, right? But it was, I don't know. I didn't learn anything. I didn't learn shit.
Ain't no bullshit. I'm trying to start living by that. Like, I don't care. This might sound kind of like...
And that's not an insult either.
Hey, look, check me out. This might sound kind of crazy, right? But I've been telling myself that from now on, the relationships that I gain and I try to build, hey, yo, we can't benefit off each
What
other.
the fuck is we doing?
What are we doing?
And that don't even
And
have
that
to
doesn't
be
mean
sex.
using. That doesn't mean optimistic. That doesn't mean sex. That doesn't mean nothing.
The
But if we
best
can't
thing that a
grow
person
and
can give to
sharpen each
me
other-
is teach me something. To advance me. Where don't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. Teach me something. Like I said, in this circle that we created, I've been learning a lot from each of y'all. Tay, I've been learning to be more patient. You know, from you, I've been learning to be more logical instead of emotional. And with Shantae, I've been learning just to be more understanding because that girl can understand everything. Like she just understands. I don't know.
Real. That's why we need it.
Like she just got a soft remedy for everything.
Yes.
I don't know what it
Yo, her
is.
presence, period, yo, real shit. She
I don't know. So since you gotta come back.
bring your ass back. Where the fuck you at? I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah, that's the best way I could
She
describe it.
nigga our ass and all type of shit.
Power break to the
I said he make me think more logically instead of emotionally.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
You bring me more. You make me just be patient because you just don't give a fuck. Like, you so unbothered. Like, I never seen somebody, like you said, I could be walking down this street right now homeless. And I could walk in this room and y'all would never know. And I thought we wouldn't, bro.
Facts.
Like,
Hey, look, correct me if I'm wrong, bro. But that's what I mean when I say most people aren't aware, because most of those people who act like they got it together the most, and the most humble,
I
and
never
most
said
patient.
I was together, my dog. But I know you're not talking to me, but I'm just saying.
right.
Yeah.
I was just, making a reference to that. Sometimes those people we always count on to be strong, they got it all together. That on the outside, shit is polished like shit, man. Like a fucking diamond, man.
Yeah, that's the point I was making because, just in the fact of him not even ever meeting his father, that alone would make the average person walk around fucked up. Like, I didn't know that. And I grew up with this man. You get what I'm saying? And that would affect the average person is what I'm saying. So that's why he just be so unbothered, which I know you're bothered. Like, that is like, yeah. But just the fact that it don't rub off on other, if I'm bothered, it's going to rub off on you.
Like
Type of situation, like today. Yeah.
But that's what we gotta stop doing. That's what I meant earlier.
So I'm learning that from him. He teaching me that.
Who you learn it from?
Right.
But the thing is, we gotta stop attacking each other.
Right.
Especially when situations are out of our hands. As long as we maintain and keep our truth and do what the fuck we doing, yo.
That was out of our
I told you, I don't care about
I do take accountability for me not and reanalyzing the situation because, like I said, we all do each have our own personal
absolutely.
lives with people. Like, you got personal people, you got whatever.
Yeah.
So I should have thought more about that and took that into consideration and asked y'all, like, hey, is you cool? I just did it.
Nah. Like I said, I'm not gonna keep blaming myself for other people's insecurities. As long as I know I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to do, yo.
No, that goes for all of us, though. But I agree. I definitely agree.
What I want you to do.
That's for me, too. That's for me, too.
Stop blaming yourself. I know. I'd have been there. Still doing it. I'm going to stop blaming myself.
That's the only thing I would have done different is I would have asked y'all. MC?
Absolutely. I agree with
But other than that, like, because it's at the end of the day, I know, like I said, this is not my first rodeo. People gonna think what the fuck they want to think.
Hey, look, no bullshit. Like I said, and I say this behind and on camera. I appreciate you. Like, you know what I mean? Open that door.
Thank you.
For real.
That shit's weird, but it's okay though because I feel like, and like I keep saying and I keep expressing, I know that this show is going to enlighten a lot of people.
For real.
And for the people who don't see it, when you do see it, you're gonna be a little blind. Put your glasses on.
That right.
I'm trying to tell you.
That right.
I'm trying to tell you.
Like I said.
I always have visions, and I've been telling y'all this now since we've been all over it. And any vision I've ever had, anything I've ever said I was going to do, I've done,
We talked about
and a lot better.
me and him, man. He ain't believe me. I was serious in the beginning. I told him the first time on the phone, man. Through somebody else, another friend, good friend, that I need to bleed.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know how to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I said, yo, I wish I could find a group of people that was sincere, that really wanted to make a difference, man. So that was dope, yo. Yeah.
Big facts.
And then, like, I was telling Power earlier today. So, you remember how when we first went out there, y'all was like, you just so good, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah.
When I first started podcasting and started my own platform, I was by myself. Like, there was nobody. I didn't have nobody to support me. Like, nigga, I was by myself. So hold on. So that's why I like give y'all compliments and encourage y'all because it's really important. especially when you're doing something and you're excelling and doing a better job at it. Because from our first episode to now, you know what I'm saying? And all our aspects.
We progressed.
So I think it's very important for me to let y'all know that, you know, very often.
And then the people that's been reaching out, like the people that just reached out.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
Kid, when I first started this whole shit, I was reaching out to everybody.
right.
Like, cause I knew I wanted to do this shit, but I didn't know how to do it.
Right.
And if I got on camera by myself, what the fuck was I gonna talk about? So I reach out to people. Reach out to you, my ex-girlfriend, dad. I reach out to every motherfucking body until I got this shit lit. Then it's lit.
Yeah, we live. I'll never forget the first show we did.
Facts.
And at that time, I was going through something. So I was very hot and cold, wishy-washy. And then, like you said, you know, people were just going through their own shit. But when I really took a step back and thought about your concept and what you was trying to do, I was like, oh, that's fucking dope. Like, and I like I say, like, I keep telling you, it's only a matter of time. It's not when. It's only just a matter of when.
Yeah.
And it's gonna happen, people. Everything we do from now on, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. But I just want people to take from this, bro, like, stop, like, just be happy, bro.
That's
Peace,
it.
love, light. That's all I
That
can
is
say.
it.
Like, be happy. When you are happy with yourself,
Nothing
There
else
is-
matters, man. Nothing else. That's why they call it insecurities. They're within. Can't nobody else control that but you.
just be happy, bro. Love yourself. Spread peace, positivity, and love, and seek as much information as possible. And fuck everything else. And take care of your kids if you got it.
Sure like that.
That's first, though. That's first. But that's pretty much what I want to say. That's why we were unscripted.
Real.
I feel
I
like we
ain't
didn't need
gonna
to be
lie,
scripted.
My feelings don't get hurt, but that did kind of make me feel some type of way that, you know, we had to wake up to some negativity, yo. When if only people understood what the fuck we were
I
going
couldn't
through,
believe that
what we were
shit.
doing, what we were trying to do, like, man.
I think it's disturbing me more because I think me and you together, our emotions and reaction to the situation literally ran her off. And it wasn't our fault because
Who
we
you
were
ran off?
Shantae. I reacted for first,
And I
And he-
reacted second.
boom, right, bang,
Yeah.
boom.
I did.
Like we dropped bombs on her ass. Like, well, and I didn't, you know, I just was in a moment, bro. And she said, I can feel your energy. And she was just looking at me like she was scared. Like, to keep it a stat. She just looked very uncomfortable type of situation.
And I'm gonna be real, like I said, and I said this, I expressed this earlier, yo.
Because I was angry.
And I apologize to her as well. But I gotta be real. Since day one, yo, when we literally sat down as a group, yo, and everybody stated their mission, which is the reason why that's the question we ask now.
Mm-hmm.
When everybody stated they real and everybody did everything, the one thing we all agreed on is none of us ever had family. So we weren't gonna cross lines. We weren't gonna do this. We weren't gonna do that. So we can actually cherish a fucking family.
And we grown as hell. So let's just make this a very valid point. We are grown women and men. Of course, everybody in here attractive and stuff. But you gotta understand when you have a bigger,
Mission, man.
like, bro, dude, we grown as hell. Like, why do everything gotta be about fucking? I'm like, that's really what people think about all day?
Yeah. Shit. You know that like I know it, shit.
I mean, I know that's what I get on the internet and talk about, but that's a persona. When that camera cut off, what do we talk about?
Pain.
Fucking, what the fuck?
Depressing.
Like,
ass
I'm not
shit.
walking around this bitch.
Yeah.
Nice every time. Let me suck your dick. Like, what the fuck is like, bruh? People be mad weird, and I blame social media. Social media is people's new reality. Social media is people's new reality.
Nah, I don't blame social media. Social media just become a
Or
platform
amped it or
for
something.
them to be able to tell the world how they feeling right now and bring a whole bunch of people that don't even matter into a situation. You know what I'm saying?
Like what?
But like I said, man, and
And this ain't just. This wasn't just. So like I said last night, we got to go back to other situations that had occurred. That ain't have nothing to do
the first one.
Right. You know
This
what
one
I'm
just heard
yeah.
it.
So it's been a few different situations of accusations, and it's just like, why not just come and see, or ask the can you help or
Hey,
something?
bro, have you thought about
Y'all
this
want to help? Do y'all want to help
like
instead of talking shit? You want to come ask a question or two or three or four? Pass out the
answer?
shot? You want to be on camera? You want to feel the vibe? I'm like, I'm confused. Instead of
And I mean no disrespect, yo.
yeah, that's some real
I
shit.
really don't, man. I swear to God.
That's
I
some
don't.
real shit. Like I'm dead ass serious.
But I'm really tired, man. I don't know about y'all, man. I can't take no more pain, man.
Cause my nosy ass, if I'm a nosy bitch. If I want to be nosy, just say that. If you want to be a part of our friends, say that.
No, we ain't doing that.
No, I'm just saying. You know, some people like want to be a part of this.
We're not doing it.
They see what's happening.
We're not doing it.
I'm telling you. No, we're not letting people in, but I'm just telling y'all. People, that's misery loves company.
We're not doing that. The moral of the story is, man, we got a mission, man. We've been out here beating these fucking streets like people don't even know.
My feet hurt.
We ain't getting paid for this shit. Ain't none of us reaping no benefits. We all
Nope.
putting our
We
last dollars for this
paying.
shit.
We giving people liquor, shirts, bag. Nigga, it's a fucking recession.
Nah, that ain't what matters, man.
I'm just saying. So for us to even be doing that, like, come on, like,
I told y'all before.
gas, how much a gallon?
I meant it, man.
Shit.
That feeling we get when we get like them couples a day and for them other experiences, man. Hey, bro, you know, like I know, man, they won't open up like that, yo. So for people, like our first night when we was downtown Chacobalo, I had 4 grown ass men come give me a hug and say thank you, yo.
Facts. That
And 3 out of the 4 were white men. Just said,
That
"We
white
need
couple
this shit."
touched me. Remember they was like, they was going through it in their relationship and they was dating each other again. I will never forget that couple. I don't know, something about them I will never forget. Like, the way he looked at her was just different.
So that was your most memorable?
Mm-hmm.
What was your most memorable episode that we've done so far?
last night when we had the whole group lined up against the pole.
Which
Yeah.
one?
The whole it was like the dude at the end had dreads,
The couples.
and then you had the single one
Okay,
at the
yeah.
other
They
end.
was cool. They was cool.
Yeah.
They was cool. They was young too.
Yeah,
They was young. They was young as hell, but they was cool. Okay. I don't know. I can't even say a favorite because now I'm thinking like everyone's just different.
Yeah.
Let me think. One that stand out.
We had a standout follower last night.
Oh
the
my
one with
god.
the 2 white girls, yo.
From last night? Or the first one?
The first one.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah,
Okay.
the first one.
Okay.
The 2 blondes, yeah. We'll tell you that later, but
Okay.
it was a reason behind that.
I know. And then the
They
gay
spoke on what
guy.
we talk about now.
Okay. The gay guy, he was very different. I wish you could find him again and really interview him. Remember, I was like, did
Oh,
you
talking
like
about
your one night
the tall-
stand
long hair?
with the curly?
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
you ain't say no.
Hey, dude was real though. Hey, real shit. It gave it up, man. Dude was real shit, yo.
His voice. It was his voice. Yo, we had came across some characters. So I'm telling
I ain't
you,
gonna lie. There ain't nothing gonna beat. I don't care what y'all say. Ain't nothing gonna beat Bunny and Ruffy. I'm telling you
man,
that.
I was not. My did you see? Look at my face, Tay. When she said, she said I call him Bunny. I said, like,
You said what you say? That mean you got multiple. She said Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was telling- and
She
I
said, I
was
give them all nicknames.
They're my nicknames.
I
I
was
said,
telling-
well, damn.
I was telling my cousin about that shit. He was like, "That's alright."
Hey, look, man, that's what we appreciate the honesty, man. Real
Should I give
shit.
them all nicknames? Like, yes, bro, that shit was funny. I would have never. The way
That was
she
fun.
looked, y'all, she had on like a little flower top. Like she was an emo. She was dressed emo. So, and she was black. So I was not expecting that. I mean, I should have been. Virginia Beach. We was at Virginia Beach. That's where we was at.
It was dope. It was different.
Very. So our next location is
Virginia Beach,
we're going back to Virginia Beach
22nd,
on the 22nd. But our next
Hopefully.
location
If everybody
is
schedules match.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I want to hit Atlanta, Myrtle Beach, Miami.
Why not go to fucking Atlanta on the
California. I wanna
22nd?
hit that. Fuck that shit.
Shit, nah, we're gonna go to Myrtle Beach on the 22nd.
I ain't driving.
See me and Bob got it.
You know I'm with you.
Yeah.
On the 22nd.
Whenever he tired, I'm taking him with him. Yeah.
We got to make sure that
I told y'all. When I told
Gotta
you
make
earlier.
sure Shantae can.
This is what I told him earlier. I said it's a situation where I feel like we should all come to the table with a calendar.
What's that?
Sit down. Pick the days. Pick the locations. Book and pay now.
Yeah.
Like I would do that.
Because I want to go there.
So that can all no, I said so we can do, bro. And it should be no ifs, ands, or buts.
And we can order
For
shit.
nobody.
What's that?
If it's already paid for, you know we got to do it.
Yeah. What's that?
Because all this invest in our home, we ain't get paid yet. Once again,
That's what I'm saying.
And we let Shantae up. What? I ain't gonna say that.
man,
But
Shantae's gonna be there, man.
She gonna be there.
She gonna be there.
She coming back.
Real, man.
She
gonna be
need us like we need her.
there. Real shit, man.
thanks. Are y'all down with me? We about to
You ready to bleed?
Yeah.
You ready? Come on.
Come on, get in the camera.
Mr. Cameraman.